Okay, well, so this is going to be my last lesson on white keys. My hope for the end of this lesson is that you feel very mastered with the white keys, or at least comfortable. But I think this will be the last video I do on white keys, just because even if we do move on to other stuff, we will still end up using white keys, so there's always still more time to get a better mastery of those. It's not a huge deal if you don't feel 100%, as long as you feel that you've kind of improved on your knowledge of the white keys. That's going to be enough to move forward. And as you go, certainly, in any music class, usually when the lesson moves on, most of the people in that class are at 100% mastery, but there's still time to kind of master that stuff. So don't be too concerned about it if you feel very uncomfortable about it. I'm going to try to keep this video short. It's not going to be short. It's probably going to be a really long one. So what I want to do for this is we're going to do some warm-ups, and then it's just going to be like a really long, kind of like a quiz. What I'm going to do at the end of the video is I'm just going to ask you to identify certain keys, and then I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to find that key and play it, and then I'll play it myself. So for instance, let's say I asked you to identify the E natural, the E key. I would give you about 15 seconds. And then I would play it myself. And I would hold my finger there so you can kind of look at the screen and see where it is if you didn't find it. And then I would move on to the next one. So that's what the end of the video is going to look like. But for now, let's just do some warm-ups that we've been doing. Whenever you do a warm-up, you want to start with the stuff you know. So right now, I would expect that you have been doing that 2-3 exercise. So we're just going to go through that. That's just going to help you see those groups of 2s and groups of 3 a lot easier. And I'm actually going to start with my left hand, and I'm going to start at the bottom. And then I'm going to switch to my right hand. If you can, try to play with me. If that's too fast, pause the video and, do it at your own pace. But if you can, try to maintain pace with me. See if you can push yourself to go a little faster. Or maybe you are going really fast and maybe I'm the one who's going slow. Cool. And, that should just really help you be able to pick out when you're looking at the keyboard to see group of 2, group of 3, group of 2, group of 3, which probably right now seems kind of silly because it's like, how could you not see group of 2 or group of 3? But this just really helps you get that physicality of the keyboard, which is really nice. That's just going to help you learn the white keys better, even though they are not white keys themselves. Cool. So let's do one more warm-up. We're going to go through all 7 letter names. Remember that our musical alphabet is only A through G, right? So we only have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And that just repeats over and over again. So I would like to we're going to do the all octaves exercise. So I'm going to say a note, and then we're going to play all the octaves on our piano. And I believe you have an 88 key keyboard because I bought it for you. So we should be doing the same warm-up. So let's start with C because we're super comfortable with C. We're actually going to start with the lowest C we have. I'm going to try to... So there's our lowest C. Right, so we're going to go to that group of 2. It's the left of the group of 2. Group of 2. The left of the group of 2 is C. Group of 2. To the left, this key is C. Group of 2, to the left, this key is C. Group of 2, to the left, this key is C. Group of 2, to the left, this key is C. Group of 2, to the left, this key is C. So then at the end, right, we don't no longer have a group of 2, but if it kept going, there would be a group of 2 here. So this highest key is also a C. Cool. So now we've kind of done that in all octaves. If you want to do that again, just pause the video or rewind it and go through it one more time. Now we're going to move on to A natural. So if we look at a group of 3, the white key that's in between the second and third black key is A natural. So we have that group of 3 in between the second and third, A natural. So if we go all the way down here, this black key right here actually would belong to the group of 3. The keys just, we don't keep going. So the lowest key on your piano is also an A natural, which kind of help, right? Beginning of the alphabet, lowest key, that first key on the piano is A, right? It's where we start. So that's kind of nice how that worked out. Whether that was on purpose or not, I don't know. I'd have to Google that. Cool. But let's go through and play all our A naturals. A, group of 3. It's in between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. It's in between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. It's between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. In between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. It's in between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. It's in between the second and third. A natural. Group of 3. In between the second and third. A natural. And it doesn't matter what finger you use to play these keys, because right now we're just learning note names. But if you kind of want to challenge yourself, you can pause the video and go back and see if maybe you can do like left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, or left hand, right hand, right hand. If you wanted an additional challenge and you feel that you're like on top of things. Cool. So we just did A naturals. So if you need to do that yourself, feel free to pause the video. The next note we're going to do is E natural. So E natural. So if we look at a group of 2, the key to the right of the group of 2 is E natural. So let's go through all of those. So we have a group of 2. The key to the right is E natural. Group of 2. The key to the right is E natural. Group of 2. The key to the right is E natural. Group of 2. The key to the right is E natural. Group of 2. I'm trying to like play like looking through my phone camera, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, group of 2, the key to the right is E natural. Group of 2, the key to the right is E natural. Group of 2, the key to the right is E natural. And there should be no more groups of 2. Although I'm sure there are weird instruments out there that have extended ranges and things like that. Cool. So we've done C. So C, group of 2. It's to the left. We've done A, group of 3. It's in between 2 and 3. And then we've done E, group of 2. It's to the right of the group of 2. So let's keep going. We're going to do D natural now. D as in something, I don't know. Think of a D word. My mind didn't go to any appropriate word. Anyway, so D, if we go to our group of 2, D is in the middle, or it's the second key in that group of 3 if you're thinking about the white keys now. But if we go to the group of 2 black keys, it's in the middle, D natural. Group of 2, 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 in the middle, D natural. So as you listen to me, you're probably like, why does he keep saying natural? That's just a habit I have. The more advanced you get, the more specific you tend to be about saying the notes. But if you just called these D, that would also be correct. So just know that the natural it's not really affecting anything. I would say at your level, it's like a bit of an advanced concept, so don't worry about it. It's not changing anything we're doing. Cool. So let's go on to F natural. So F natural, so if we look at a group of 3, and then we go to the left of the group of 3, that is F natural. It is first in the group of 3. So F natural, group of 3 to the left, 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 F natural. Cool. So let's kind of recap all the keys we've warmed up with so far. So we've done C, we've done A, we've done E, and we've done F. And we've also done D. So we've done C, D, E, F, and A. Not in that order, but those are the keys we've warmed up with so far. So let's keep going. There's not too many more. So let's go on to G natural. So G natural, if we look at a group of 3, in between the first and second is G natural. So group of 3, in between the first 2 of the group of 3 is G natural. Group of 3, in between the first 2 is G natural. Group of 3, in between the first 2, G natural. Group of 3, in between the first 2 is G natural. Group of 3, in between the first 2 is G natural. Group of 3, in between the first 2, G natural. And then our last group of 3, in between the first 2, G natural. Cool. So now let's go back, right? We've done C, we've done A, we've done E, we've done D, we've done F, and we've done G. So the only one we haven't done now is B natural. So let's do that one. Cool. So if we look at a group of 3, to the right of the group of 3 is B natural. It's right behind C natural. Behind C natural is not. Maybe that'll help you remember it. I don't like those tricks where it's like, I have a whole sentence to remember one key. Just do many repetitions. In my opinion, that's much better to just memorizing it, so that way you don't have to go through a whole storyline to figure something out. But anyway, group of 3, it's to the right of the group of 3. So remember, this bottom black key is technically part of a group of 3, they're just not there. So if we go to the right of that group of 3, we have a B natural. Group of 3 to the right, 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 B natural. Cool. So let's just kind of recap all we've done. Which isn't a whole lot, right? There's only 7 notes, and we've just played them in all our possible octaves. At this point, too, what's kind of cool is you should have touched every single white key on your keyboard, which is kind of something it's interesting to think about. So we did C first, then we did A, then we did E, then we did D natural, I believe, then we did F, then we did G, and then we did A. Right? Cool. So now that we're kind of warmed up, or if you don't feel warmed up, feel free to rewind and redo any of those. I am not going to put time marks where each note thing starts, because I'm just not that dedicated to doing that on YouTube. But maybe as you watch, if you want to take a time note of which one you really wanted to review a lot, you can always go back to that. Cool. So now for like the quiz kind of portion. So what I'm going to do is for maybe the first 7 to 14, what I'm going to do is give you 15 seconds to figure out what key it is and play it. It doesn't matter what octave. And then after 7 or 14 of those answers, just depending on my mood at the time, I'm going to start giving you like 10 seconds to identify them. And then we'll do that for a little bit. And then eventually I'm probably only give you like 5 seconds. So the idea is that you go faster and faster and faster. if that gets to be too much, just pause it and go back to the portion you're comfortable with and do that portion over and over again. It's not a race, but the only reason I'm going faster is to see how fast you can do things, and just to let you know for yourself how fast you're identifying things as well. So I have a random note generator kind of here on my screen. And I don't, well, actually, no, I have a stopwatch right here, so I'm going to use the stopwatch to try to make that 15 seconds as easy as possible. I don't want that to be the first question. Okay, cool. So let me get this started. Cool, so let's identify the note G. Cool, so G, right, if we go to that group of 3, it's in between the first 2. So this is G natural. Let's identify A natural. Alright, so A natural, right, if we go to that group of 3, is in between the second and third. Let's identify F natural. Cool. So F natural, remember if we go to that group of 3 and we go to the left, that's F natural. I recommend when you find it, you also play it. I didn't say this at the beginning. When you find it, play it. That's going to help with the physicality of the note. If you have any doubt on whether that is correct or not, then don't play it and just wait for me to tell you the answer. I don't want you to develop a muscle memory of the wrong key being the wrong different note than it is. So if you have any doubt that it's wrong, then just do it safely. There's certainly nothing wrong about just learning it correctly the first time. That'll make it a lot, even though it's slower, it's a lot easier in the long run. Cool. Let's keep going. Let's do B natural. Cool, so B natural, if we go to that group of 3, is to the right of the group of 3. B natural. Let's do D natural. Sorry. So, oh geez, I'm drinking coffee. That went really bad. It's fine. So D natural. If we go to the group of 2. Oh geez, I'm just gonna die on camera. It's fine. Group of 2. It's in the middle of the group of 2. D natural. Cool. Let's keep going. E natural. Cool, so if we have our group of 2, to the right is E natural. Let's do F natural. So if we go to the group of 3, F natural is to the left. Let's do C natural. Cool. So C natural, right? Group of 2 to the left. I'd imagine you got that very quickly and didn't need to wait. Let's do B natural. Right, so if we go to that group of 3, to the right is B natural. Cool. I'm going to start speeding this up a little bit. If this timer's accurate, right, we've only been kind of doing this quiz for about 6 minutes. So not too much time, right? Cool. Let's find... My generator here keeps doing them in order. It's really bothering me. Cool. Let's find C natural. Right? Go to that group of 2, it's to the left. C natural. Let's do E natural. E natural. Alright, so if we go to that group of 2, E natural's to the right. Let's do G natural. Alright, so if we go to that group of 3, G natural is in between the first 2. Let's do F natural. So if we go to our group of 3, F natural is to the left. Let's do B natural. So if we go to our group of 3, B natural's to the right. Let's do D natural. So if we go to our group of 2, D natural's in the middle. Cool. So I'm going to speed these up. I'm probably only give you like anywhere from like 3 to 5 seconds for each of these. I may even repeat notes. We'll kind of just see. I'm going to do my best to kind of keep it random and not repeat, but we will see. So let's identify A natural. So group of 3, A natural is in the middle of the second and third key. Group of 3, in between 2 and 3 is A natural. Let's do F natural. So if we go to our group of 3, F natural is to the left. Let's do C natural. Group of 2, C natural is to the left. Let's do G natural. So if we go to our group of 3, G natural is in between the first and second of that group of 3. G, as in you go. Let's do E natural. E natural, right? So if we go to that group of 2, E natural is to the right. Let's do F natural. Alright, so if we go to that group of 3, F natural is to the left. Let's do B natural. So if we go to our group of 3, B natural is to the right. Let's do C natural. So we go to our group of 2, C natural is to the left. Let's do D natural. Group of 2, D natural is in the middle. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to stop kind of explaining how you find them. If you need to really review that, I would just start from the beginning of the video, or at least pretty close. But just for time purposes and to try to make this video not take like 3 to 4 hours to upload, I'm going to stop explaining. I will try to make this video maybe about 3 or 4 minutes longer, so it's about half-hour lessons. So that really shouldn't be super overwhelming. I would expect that you're kind of practicing that long anyway. Let's try F natural. F natural. Let's try A natural. Let's try D natural. Let's try B natural. Let's do C natural. Let's do E natural. Let's do G natural. Let's do D natural. Let's do F natural. Let's do E natural. Let's do B natural. Let's do G natural. Let's do F natural. Let's do D natural. Let's do F natural. Let's do A natural. Let's do E natural. Let's do C natural. Cool. So at this point, I hope that went really well for you. If it's ever going too fast or if it's too much, just rewind a little bit or pause the video. You certainly don't have to do this in one 30-minute sit-down session. You can, sit down, play the first 10 minutes of the video or however it kind of divides out section by section and take like a 5-minute break in between each one. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. And if it gets overwhelming, just pause the video, practice on your own, and then try it again. It's not to be like frustrating or anything like that. It's just to help you really reinforce that knowledge. Cool. So next lesson, we're going to go over the black keys. And we might even learn a song or two. We'll kind of see. I think we're just going to really drill the names of the black keys now that you have a very good understanding of the white keys. the reason we haven't gone over the black keys yet is all the black keys have at least 2 different names, which can be kind of confusing, depending on how you talk about it. But that's why we want to master the white keys first, because these are like core names, and then these are named dependent on the relationship to the white keys in the context of whatever passage. So yeah, keep practicing.